But traditionally, we only watch the undefeated matches. Yeah, I think it's. Oh, sorry. He's playing Purple Rush. I don't remember if I said Red Hybrid. I know Tyler personally likes running red decks too, so that's always what I see him playing. All right, so Gobumon from the trainer pack promo one, and then the Elecmon for 4, just hard casting for 4. All right, Stravimon there. And Davis for 4, but you got to keep it your turn because of that Elecmon play. Do you want the Betamon or the Beowulf? Going for the Beowulf. And then just thinking from there. I mean, if you have another tamer, you could play it. You obviously don't want to play Tommy right now if they don't have anything with sources to get rid of. And yeah, 3. There you go. Yeah, at this point, it almost would have been better if they only passed you 3 to keep it your turn. And get the Gazimon because you can't get anything else. And Gazi. Right, raise Stravi. Go into the Kumamon. Swing with this does mean like you can, stun something, which is kind of nice. Going to Beowulfmon, all right, even nicer. So you can swing, return the Kumamon to hand, which means you have another hybrid to go into later. Get rid of, assumedly, the Gazimon. And then stun the Elecmon. Yeah, cool. Top check is Cerberusmon, so it does get deleted. Swing with the Stravimon. Hitting into another analog. Getting... I think that was Eismon. I couldn't tell 100%. Yeah, the friendly fire. Yeah. And thinking about what you want to do here, I mean, you don't have a good way to pass a little. Pokemon's nice. And no tamers. No tamers. And you can go probably, I'm going to guess Beowulfmon without knowing his hand because I know he has the Kumamon in hand. Yeah. All right, so Looking at how he gets rid of his Eismon. Yeah, I would say, all right, I'll be biased because I know both these people. One, I don't think they're cheaters, so that's my bias. Two, they're on the same team, so like, if they, I don't know, oh, those two Eismon, it feels bad. But the main point is that this is all about what you are personally comfortable with. If you see a hand, or you see that your opponent's hand is off screen, or you see anything, call a judge. Definitely call a judge, because it is up to you to report that this is, like, obviously there's only a handful of judges, but there's like 500 players, so we have 200 matches going on all at the same time, and the expectation is that you have to do that. So, you know, make sure if you feel uneasy about your opponent's cards are, if their cards keep going off the screen, if something feels off, just call a judge, and you can say, hey, their cards keep going off screen. Can you please, correct your camera angle or something like that? You can 100% do that. And without being like, this is the expectation that, you are paid and spent time to reserve to be at this event here. And so I don't think it's outrageous to say, hey, I want to make sure that I can do whatever I can for this event. This event means a lot to me. And like, even, I wouldn't worry about being rude by saying, hey, can you please adjust your camera angle? I'm having a hard time. It's super easy. And people, as in my experience, are very open to doing that. Anyways, we started talking about that, and then I looked back and we've got like 3 Eismons out there. So that's not great for Dan. 4 security there. Assumably there's going to be 1 or 2 tamers off there because we haven't seen a lot come down yet, and that Pokemon totally whiffed. Swing with the Strawbymon. Ooh, Jack Raid, which you dislike seeing. And I think Tyler's down to either 2 or 3 security. Yeah, Tyler's definitely gone more of the RNG when it comes to finding those Eismon, finding good security. Oh, this is on me. Blue Hybrid are if Dan loses, you quit Digimon. Well, then surely you'll put all your Eggman channel points on Dan as well. Surely. Going to Lekmon. Man, if those Tommy Tamers were instead the Sword Joes, you'd be a lot happier. Dan loses, I won't play in a regional until June 11th. All right, well. I'll hold you to it. Hey, there's 1 tamer in there. I hope you will start with 4 memory now. Number 2 was a Strabi. I believe BT8 is legal June 11th, but I would confirm with the event. But assuming it comes out at the end of May, that gives a week for it to come out, and then you have new cards. That is my expectation, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% true. that's going to be the case, but that's my expectation. All right, swing with Strabi. And then do you have 2 hybrids for game? Like that, the fact that tamer, Matt Tamer gets you to 4 goes from like winning to losing. It's crazy how much like 1 memory can make that difference there. Oh, but he don't have another hybrid. Actually, okay, if he has a Hammer Spark, pops the Ghazi, and then yeah, I guess this is the safer move if you already have a Hammer Spark in hand. Yeah, that's fair. All right, and then the Kupamon gets the game. All right. Yep. So Dan gets game 1 in this best of 3. Yeah, that's kind of rough too, because I think like Tyler got everything he wanted, right? In a lot of ways. I think his security could have been maybe a little bit better. And obviously, if you hit a Hammer Spark in security there, you I think you won outright, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I would say, yeah, I think okay. This past game, yeah, it was more like a Rookie Rush variant of it, but you want your points, all right. And man, you guys, what's the breakdown? What is the? It's currently 6% to 94% for Dan. All right. I'm going to assume that Dan is going to probably start this game. Maybe. I don't know if Purple wants to go first or not. Prometheus. So there is a ban list. It's a little bit peculiar how it does it for Digimon. Whereas the ban list comes out in Japan first, and then we get it later when the set comes out, kind of thing. So there's a few banned cards right now, and then in this next one, Eismon gets limited to 1, and Savior Huckmon gets limited to 1 as well. Let me see if I can find it on the official website real quick. Well, Dan goes off. There is. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. That is the one. Yeah. So we have only 1 card banned, and I think like 6 cards limited to 1. Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards limited to 1. Blue has already been hit, so it might get hit again. All right, swing with the what is it? What's his name? Oh my gosh, Beowulf mod. Got it. All right, he lost to the Cerberus mode, 7K to 9K. Playing the Bokomon to pass. All right, swinging with the Cerberusmon. Living to the Psychomon. Shakomon. Shakomon? Shakomon. Currently, they're just doing mulligans. And just hard casting the scatter mode, which doubly stinks because there's the Sword Joe right there too. Ah, yes. Yeah. That's correct. In-person events do have the... Have they announced any... The only in-person events they've announced, though, are for conventions. Is that correct? Get to draw 2 because a source got removed. I will say, for what? For Digimon in general, I'd say Digimon is probably the consistently cheapest card game I've played that lets you, like, you can build a deck for under $50 that's competitively viable. Almost every meta that I've been in, there's very few decks that cost more than $100, and they're usually not the best deck in the format. Oh, all right. That is a good hit for Tyler. Getting the mat, and now he gets to choose what he wants to add back. Yeah, don't get me wrong. You can spend a lot of money if you want to. It's just not required. I think Dan might just win it right here. And he's got 2 more swings. And there's 1 security left. And even if you hit a Jack Raid, you're fine. Yeah, and Dan takes it. 2-0, 20 minutes. All right. Here's your bits. Not your bits. That'd be crazy. Here's your channel points. So Dan is currently 5-0, a little bit over halfway through this